Welcome to the Unnamed Music Show. I'm Rachel D. Thank you so much for coming back and checking us out. Today I am reviewing Valerie June's Pushing the Stone album. This is her debut album. She's been around for a long time, kind of an underground artist, but this is her first major album. She has a couple that she put out independently a few years ago, but this is the big one. So she is as free-flowing as her locks. If you see her locks, they're like an artwork, they're a masterpiece, they're free form, so they just kind of grow and do their own thing. And her music is kind of the same. She defines it as moonshine roots music, but it's really a combination of country, blues, gospel, Appalachian, backyard, finger plucking, down home, Tennessee goodness. Every song on this album was different, and her voice was completely different on every song, and it was very surprising. So I didn't know what to expect when I first tuned into this album. The first song on the album is called Working Woman Blues, which is one of my favorite songs on the album, but it's really kind of what I want to say. It really exposed her as just being a woman and an artist. The lyrics say, I ain't fit to be a wife, I ain't fit to be a mother. Those are like the first lyrics that come at you. And for me as a wife and a mother, I feel like she really put herself out there because as women, those are things that we kind of aspire to be and kind of feel like it's our God-given right to do those things. And she's putting it out there like, well, you know, I'm a working woman and this is what I do. And these are my blues and this is what I'm singing about. So I really enjoyed that song, and it really was a good way to start the album off. If this album is just music for music's sake and she's just, you know, singing whatever she feels and is getting it out and there's no rhyme or reason, what does that do for me as a consumer? You know, should there be an agenda behind the music? Good, bad, or indifferent? You know, what do I get out of it? And it's really weird that I'm thinking about all of this, but just listening to her album evoked all these emotions in me because it was just so different, and it took me on like a roller coaster of all different types of emotions. Songs to definitely check out on this album are Working Woman Blues, which I kind of went over. Again, it was a great intro to the album, and I think that it's kind of deceptive. Like, you get into this album and you listen to this song and you're like, okay, I like this vibe. And then the next song is slightly different. It has more of like a country feel, but this is a good song to get you into it. Again, it's very just raw and honest, and I think you'll really enjoy it. Check it out. The next song I would check out is Pushing Against the Stone. This song, according to Valerie June, is really about difficulties and struggles in life and how a lot of times we tend to try to push them away or forget about them. We want to solve them so we can get over them. But she really is embracing the struggles in life and saying, you know what, I'm always going to have struggle. I'm always going to have a hard time. I need to learn how to maybe not embrace it, but live with it, and learn how to coexist with my struggle, and how that can grow you as a person and make you into who you need to be. The last song I would definitely check out is Tennessee Time. Now, this is kind of like a communal, chanty type of song where you got like, you know, a whole bunch of people in the background just, you know, singing along to it. And it's kind of like country and twangy and maybe a little bit corny, but I really liked it. It's like really mellow and slow and just kind of like, you know, they're from Tennessee and they just do things differently, you know? Working on Tennessee time, okay? So check it out. My verdict for this album is buy it. I think that you'll really enjoy it. It's definitely a surprise. I think that Valerie June is somebody that we should really watch out for and look into a little bit more, because I think you'll be seeing a lot more of her. So I would definitely buy this album. Thank you for tuning in today. We hope that you had a wonderful experience. I certainly had a wonderful experience sharing my opinions with you. So remember to check us out on all aspects of social media, because we're on it. And don't forget to tune in again for another wonderful episode of the Unnamed Music Show. Remember, choose your music. Don't let your music choose you. Have a great day.